Hey guys, John Stevenson here. Just fished the Potomac River yesterday. Just want to talk about what I was throwing and how the fish reacting. I had a bad practice on Saturday, and I only ended up catching 2 fish for 6 pounds. It's a good average, but I only caught 2 fish, and that's definitely not the weight you need to win a tournament, especially on the Potomac, which is a pretty good fishery. Not pretty good. It is good fishery. So I definitely knew I needed about 16 pounds, and I think that's what ended up winning. And I just couldn't get it done. I caught about 9 and some change, closer to 10. Came in 6th place. I started off the year pretty good, points wise. So I mean, I can't complain too much. And I ended up winning Lunker, which I can't complain about either. But let's just talk about what the fish were biting. I know a lot of guys that caught big weight were fishing a chatterbait, which I'm not really too surprised because we were all fishing around grass. Some of the grass was scattered. I know Chickamunxton had more grass than anywhere. Quantico had grass, but it didn't really produce fish on tournament day. It did in practice. That's where I fished in practice. I fished up down in Quantico. But I caught one up in Pomonkey on a rattle trap on a Strike King chili crawl. And then me and my boater, we went down to Chickamunxton, and we fished there for half the day, the last 4 hours actually. And he caught 2 on a chatterbait, sorry, and I caught 2 on a Strike King 1.5 shallow diver orange crawl. I caught decent sized fish. I think my lowest was like a 2.5. I caught about 2 for 5 pounds, and I caught a 4.5 pounder. So I mean, I had a pretty good day. Ended up coming in 6th. I wasn't happy with it, especially when my fish hit the scale, because I thought I had 10 or 11. I thought some of my fish were bigger than they were, but it happens. Can't complain too much because I also did only have 3 bites, so I fished clean, which I am happy about that. And my challenge for the rest of the season is to stay consistent if I want to make the state team, which is not going to be an easy task with the flats coming up next month. And I know that's going to be another big hitter, so I definitely got to be on top of my game. But the people that did win, I believe they were fishing. I know the guy that won on the boater side was fishing a black-blue chatterbait with a black swim bait trailer. My boater, he was throwing a shad color, wasn't black-blue. He had a black head, black blade. He was throwing like a laminated swim bait with black on top and white on the bottom, with like I don't know how to explain his skirt, like almost translucent like, and had some white in there. It's the best way I can describe it. He caught 2 on there, and he ended up catching 2 on a similar crankbait that I was throwing. Instead of mine was a shallow diver, and I think his was a 1.5 shallow diver. His wasn't like a shallow diver like mine, but his was like the square bill shallow diver, if you know what I'm talking about. I didn't explain that too well, sorry about that. But yeah, it was pretty good. Had a rough practice, definitely. So I mean, I caught 6 pounds in practice. Should have been 9, but I wasn't paying attention when I was flipping my jig. That was on a lockjaw. With a net bait trailer. I always use the pack-a-chunk. I love the pack-a-chunk. All my line is McCoy and Ardent. I was flipping with 65-pound braid from McCoy on an Ardent Edge. That's an older one. That's almost like the Grand that they have now. Same gear ratio. So my reel is black and Grand is white. And I used the Apex Torment for my rattle trap. And my what's it called? And my crankbait. I'm sorry. Long day. Coming back. I'm tired. Can't wait to go to bed. But yeah, you definitely look for a video coming up for the flats. Just want to give a big shout out to Kisser Rods. That's 7 foot. That 7 foot medium cranking rod from Carbon Steel series definitely came to play and so did my Argon 611 spinnerbait series rod. That definitely came to play too. Definitely helped me win sixth place. To get sixth place. To have such a solid performance. I'm definitely content with what I came in. I definitely caught where I should have came for that tournament. The numbers were kind of low. But yeah, Kissel Rods, big shout out, Lockjaw Jigs, Netbait, McCoy Fishing Line, Ardent Reels, and definitely Bass Ops. Bass Ops definitely. I love their clothing line that they have.